The journey is not based on increasing success, rather on increasing awareness.
Anonymous.
What's going on, everybody? Happy Gang Day. Today we're going to be doing a New Year's spread. We're going to be taking a peek into what's going on New Year's. Well, into the new year, you know what I'm saying? It's universal number 8. If you guys are familiar for what I did at the end of last year, I did universal 7, which kind of like gave detail in regards to like the energy of like how the 7 was going to affect us in the year of 2023. So now that we're going into the universal year number 8, I'm also going to tie that in with this New Year spread as well. The confirmation will be in the extended, so we're going to get the whole layout for show on YouTube, and then we'll head to Patreon for the extended, for the confirmation, you know what I'm saying? Doing a little different than what I normally do, because like most of my pledges are familiar with the extended and stuff and how that goes and stuff. So yeah, we're gonna get this started. If you want to book a personal reading with me, check the description box below. It has all the details that you'll need. I am rolling out the merch onto the website. I started to do it a little bit last night, but I need to actually do it from my computer and not my tablet because I'm restricted. So I will have that up. Like I say, 2024, we got a lot of things rolling out, you know what I'm saying? So let's get this started. Give me some messages for the collective in regards to next year. What are some of the energies that we'll be facing next year in the year 2024? What are some energies that we need to let go of? Things that we need to focus on? Upcoming obstacles? Whatever the case may be, what are the energies for the year 2024? Okay, so intentions and manifestations. Weighing out your pros and cons. New cycle. So basically it's like it's a closed chapter, a closed cycle pretty much. This ain't just the new year, new me type shit. Like someone's actually, or you may be in the mood to just keep it going basically. It's like you have closed some chapters. It's time for you to focus and buckle down and get ready, prepare for the next. Because I see success out here with this 6. The 4 is like finding that happy medium, that proper balance out here. It's like basically also too, I see it's like getting over some type of obstacles. But in the same sense too, it's like don't get too comfortable. So it's like I feel like there's gonna be a whole lot of motion out here, especially like with this 8 energy at the bottom. 8 is about movement or stagnant, you feel what I'm saying? You got some people who are gonna be moving, you know what I'm saying? It's like on to the next, but you got others who will stay in the same position, dealing with these obstacles, same obstacles here. You got some that are move on, and you got some that are going down. So like basically it's like some people are gonna get left behind. It feels like people are racing now. New discoveries, new information, new jobs, new opportunities. I see moving out here. This feels like shedding a whole lot of old skin pretty much, you know what I'm saying? Setting themselves free from restrictions. Like that self-lack, self-doubt, those pessimistic attitudes, you feel what I'm saying? It's like pretty much controlling the things that they can't control, focusing on things that they can't control and not putting any energy towards what they can't control. You know what I'm saying? Stepping on, moving on. Somebody's like, I feel like collective, we're going to be super rejuvenated, you know what I'm saying? Not just somebody, but we all. Just like the energy, you feel what I'm saying? There's that 8 yet again. So in the same sense too, I mean, this is a beautiful thing. So a lot of people have healed. So it's a lot of healed energy going on. So in the same sense, like what I'm being told is that a lot of people actually took the 7 energy of this year and actually rested and reflected and did a whole lot of evaluating here. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this is a rebirth. It's like basically taking accountability. So somebody may be coming out the ashes, just like a rebirth basically. Plus it's like after 8 is 9. So 9 is the end of a cycle. Then we start back over at 1. So it's like basically a fire is being lit up under our asses in the year 2024. It's like restructuring yourself, rebuilding yourself, reprogramming yourself. You know what I'm saying? Being more aware of your emotions and how they affect you and other people. Thought so. There's a snake. I feel like the snakes are about to, they're about to basically, it's not even be exposed, but it's like they're backing away. So in the same sense, it feels like somebody has to try to attack you in a different way. So it's like basically what I'm feeling too is that basically you, like I said, you wasn't entertaining. You're no longer entertaining that energy anymore. Like now your enemies, haters, etc. like they're gonna feel it. You know what I'm saying? It's like you withdrew your energy from these people. You're only focusing on the positive. Like I said, it's like someone's no longer pessimistic, or they're no longer gonna be pessimistic, if that makes any sense. While others are still gonna sit there and try to antagonize you, you about to leave them in the dust pretty much. Only, you know, taking what you resonate with, you know what I'm saying? If you guys have a conflict of beliefs, conflicts of interest, separate. There's no need in hanging on, you feel what I'm saying? Like, there's no need in hanging on to these problems here. One has a problem with being by themselves and the other one thrives in chaos. You know what I'm saying? I feel like pretty much it's like in the next year, you're not going through repeated lessons anymore. That's what happens when you take your time. So it's feeling good. So it's like when you rest and reflect, like it wasn't meant for everybody to, you know, rest and reflect. Like some people can walk, talk, and chew bubblegum, but like a lot of us, we move way too fast, and we really need to sit back and analyze what's going on. Who's doing what? How is this affecting what? Like, am I not doing enough? Am I cutting corners? Like, that's why I feel like it's a bunch of accountability is being taken going into the year 2024. You know what I'm saying? I feel like these holidays kind of revealed a lot of things about like family and things of that nature. Like, there's a whole lot of things make sense, basically. These holidays, I feel like, expose it. Mind you, we do have the full moon in Cancer going on right now as well. Let's see. Some more. Pull some cards for the collective in regards to this new moon energy. What are some of the energies going into 2024? What we got to deal with in the year 2024? Yeah. Ah, shit. Feels like very strong. Like, I feel like collective, you about to be coming out on top. Just judging off this, there's a lot of kings out here, but just to get a general idea of what I'm seeing out here, it's like, here's a king, here's a king. Yeah, this feels like, it really feels like heavy empowerment energy. Taking control yet again, you feel what I'm saying? So reciprocity, I feel like, basically it needs to be equal give and take with you, collective, in regards to like next year's energy. You don't mind sharing, but you know, somebody got to scratch your back sometimes too. Like when you feel down and out, you need somebody to lift you up. Somebody may also be going to church as well, like starting to go to church, I should say, because they need their spirits lifted up. You know what I'm saying? It's like somebody may have been trying to avoid it. And it's like they have been getting the signs all, you know, maybe this is one route you need to, if you don't have a relationship with God, at least this is some way to start, you know what I'm saying? Like you get a sense of the knowledge to build that relationship with God, you feel what I'm saying? This King of Wands energy at the bottom, it's like basically taking charge pretty much. This could be like financially helping others. So it's like focusing on your business. Oh, business owners, you know, I'm pretty sure you guys have heard about the new bill that just passed. So make sure you got your documents together. They want to know who's providing, who's running this business, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Taxes, balancing the books, expenses. Make sure you got your receipts and stuff of that nature. Because they're changing a lot in regards to business, I feel like, especially with the Six of Pentacles. So there may be a change in how we all make money, how we report it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's just small hiccups. You feel what I'm saying? These are the rules, basically. King of Wands. So, like I say, it's like in regards to business, because the King of Wands could be an entrepreneur. So make sure you're on top of your shit. You know what I'm saying? Staying focused. This King of Wands energy. Yeah, these are like businesses, natural born leaders, influencers, you know, just be prepared to show some type of ownership, I would say. Own up to it. It's part of, like I was saying earlier, taking accountability of, you know, one's actions. You know, try not to turn down opportunities, if that makes any sense. The Empress in reverse. I feel like I say, this pessimistic attitude, like that's basically like what we're departing from in regards to energy. Like, somebody's now starting to see the beauty within themselves, or it's like actually focusing on the things that they can control, not the things that they can't control. And in the same sense, like I said earlier, somebody may be going to a church finally is because like they're disconnected from their spirit guides in the same sense. They have been for some time, I guess. So in the same sense, it's like somebody's trying to find peace out here, because the 6 also represents harmony. You know, resolutions, contentment in the same sense. Well, not contentment in the same sense of happiness, but it feels like a compromise as well. You know what I'm saying? No judgment. I feel like in the same sense, like someone's not going to be turning down opportunities. Like someone's been so lost that they want to get right back in the game, whatever that was. You know what I'm saying? This could have been basically like somebody who hasn't dated in a while, getting back in the, you know what I'm saying? Getting back in the dating pool. Be careful with that. But I feel like it's like somebody's rebirth, basically. Letting go of who they used to be. Trying to upgrade, you feel what I'm saying? It's like letting go of this ego. It's like a purging of bad habits, what this feels like. Tired of my foolish old ways. I want to grow up, basically. But someone's still hanging on to some type of past here. It's like some type of self-doubt, like this really feels like fear of judgment when you really shouldn't worry about judgment. You know, this is kind of like blocking your talents because it's keeping you stuck. Wondering about people's opinions. The king doesn't worry about judgment, you feel what I'm saying? King of Wands. The King of Wands know that he make mistakes. And that's like basically saying only God can judge me. I don't give a, you know, about none of these people's opinions, you feel what I'm saying? The Justice Court. Somebody may be dealing with court cases. There could be a couple of you guys, a couple of us, I'll say, dealing with court. This could be as much as traffic fines, civil court, whatever the case may be. But it's about like finding the proper balance and being fair. It's not always about doing what you want, but it's about doing what's right. You know what I'm saying? What goes around comes around. So in the same sense too, it's like probably where these lawsuits, you know, what goes around comes around energy is coming from, like yeah, the law of cause and effect. What goes around comes around. What you do unto others will come back. So those who have wronged you, justice will prevail on your terms. I mean, on your, basically on your side, basically, in your terms. It could be that too, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like somebody's also going to be true to themselves now. Going back to this King of Wands at the bottom. The Knight of Wands. Scorpio Sagittarius energy here. So in the same sense, I kind of feel like with this, the Knight of Wands here, and the way the position is like, you may have an issue with like finding creativity, the motivation, the inspiration. And it could be having to do to us like starting over. So if like, not saying that you don't have like a sense of identity, but it's like, if everything was like what your best friend was and you really didn't know what you like, you just know it's like, oh, okay, like they put me on this and I fucks with this, but now everything seems to be like a bad energy. Every time I think about this, you know what I'm saying? So this may be what's hard to, what makes it hard for somebody to move on. Is that they're having a hard time because they keep reminiscing on the past here. So somebody may not be over somebody. That's also considered a distraction as well. There's also like not needing to mix business with pleasure here too. Because the Knight of Wands is very charming. So it's like somebody could be trying to butter up their boss out here. Trying to butter them up for a raise. You may have a company mascot as like somebody who's like overcompensating to get something. You know what I'm saying? Inspired, I feel like. So you definitely will have some type of, we'll call it friendly competition. You know what I'm saying? It's like, because like I say, it's like you're not finna feed into the energy of what somebody, like the negative energy that people are trying to feed you, you're not feeding into it. You know what I'm saying? Like all the pessimistic stuff is like you've completely like, you in your own bubble now. Bubble boy, bubble girl, you know what I'm saying? Be mindful of your influence, or of the influence. Grab life by the horns. I don't know if you guys can actually see that, but yeah. Grab life by the horns and just keep it going. So this may be like, I wouldn't look at it like false starts. It's just more of like, how can I get past the first level? You know what I'm saying? So pretty soon, like as long as you're being persistent and consistent and ask questions, that's what it also feels like too, is like needing to ask the right questions, reaching out to resources. I feel like somebody's shy when they need to actually be in this Knight of Wands energy. So if you were shy this year, you won't be shy next year because you understand a closed mouth don't get fed. Somebody also is moving as if they got something to prove. This could be a kid though, you know what I'm saying? It's like trying to prove to their family, it's like they're trustworthy, like, you know, you can leave them by themselves and, you know, go enjoy yourself. You know, I feel like that too. Like a parent may be like overwhelmed and they're scared to leave because they're worried about their kids or they're worried about this, that, and the third going wrong. Like I say, like a judgment, like somebody worries too much about that. And it's like, I feel like your kids are trying to, like they're good. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not saying that these are troubled kids or anything. This really feels like, Mom, you need to go out. Dad, you need to go do something. Like, treat yourself. Go do something that you love to do. And it's like there's some type of fear holding you back. And it's like, well, what if? You know what I'm saying? So, shed that skin, the death card yet again. Don't be afraid to be who you are. Cancer, Leo, Scorpio energy. This is how you deal with your upcoming obstacles. Learn to adapt. It's like, okay, this didn't work. Like, don't give CPR to dead situations. Hey, that's kind of dope. Because this looks like a face inside of the, you know what I'm saying? It's like your ancestors in the same sense. The body, the vessel of the ancestor plus another ancestor. Or it could be both ancestors riding in together to lift somebody's spirits up. Somebody's spirit guards is like really showing out for them now, you know what I'm saying? You see the horse? Yeah, and your ancestors are riding in to help you through some hard times. I feel like if somebody does lose somebody, like they're with their loved one, like if they were like husband and wife or whatever the case may be, like they're gonna come together to help you through some troubling times. So stay strong, pretty much. The King of Swords, what's understood ain't gotta be explained. Capricorn, Aquarius energy, you know what I'm saying? This is like being understanding, nurturing, non-judgmental, seeing the truth for what it actually is. This feels like maturity here. This ain't like in a sense of like what goes around comes around energy. This is more of like, I've learned, I've lived and I've learned. I just want peace now. Staying inspired. Living out your authentic truth, basically. It feels like a lot of I don't give a energy, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a, you know what I mean? Like what's understood really ain't gotta be explained. Like I'm not gonna, excuse me, I'm not gonna argue back and forth with you. No, we're not gonna, you're right, I'm wrong. 5 + 5 = bluefish. Okay, cool. One on is 6 of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles in reverse. The Two of Wands in reverse. Then I say it's like reciprocity. It's like, if you're not helping me, you hurting me type shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm trying to recover my finances, make sure like I don't end up in spiritual poverty or spiritual jail. That's another thing that can happen. Is like somebody who may be too greedy, they may end up in spiritual jail because they're not paying it forward. You know what I'm saying? It's like, this is like making those fake ass GoFundMes, shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I feel like this is somebody who's been trying to take advantage. So whoever's been trying to take advantage of you, you're about to reap some type of benefit, basically. You know what I'm saying? This is like coming out of hard times, getting through hard times, basically. Somebody actually does get somebody a hand up. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. Taurus energy, heavy Taurus energy. You know what I'm saying? That's God-given rights over here. That's what this feels like, you know what I'm saying? Things turning out for the better. So if you did lose a job, because like I do remember in the yesterday's reading, the Yang energy read, somebody ends up losing a job, and it was one that was prematurely, somebody was stealing, but one was like, it was a premature decision. And this is actually like a blessing in disguise for you, pretty much. God's got you. He's going to carry you out this little dark time, you feel what I'm saying? It's a temporary setback for a major come up. So just have a little bit of patience out here. Two of Wands. That still feels like I was saying, it's like it was a premature decision that was made on their end, you know what I'm saying? And I kind of feel like you may have had some doubts anyway, like this may have went against your personal goals. Like, yeah, it was a foot in, but it's like, was you actually going to be able to walk in, or were they going to try to keep you there at the door type shit? You feel what I'm saying? So I feel like don't throw all your eggs in one basket, Aries energy. Yeah, so disrupted plans. That's also like how your money comes up too. When you stop letting people interrupt you from doing what you're supposed to do, you stay focused out here. Like control your energy for the most part, you know what I'm saying? What was that? 11, 2, it's 13. Yeah, go back to the source of the energy here to get some clarity. It's like you're supposed to fulfill and reach your destiny out here. You really don't have time to invest in others unless they're like literally helping you. And it's not saying this to be selfish or anything. It's just that you have some personal goals that you need to attain or that you need to achieve. For the most part, you feel what I'm saying? One of this Empress in reverse. Energy for 2024. The World card. Seeking personal closures. This is actually what's keeping somebody from healing. King of Cups in reverse too. Yeah. So this could be like somebody manipulating somebody here. This person doesn't love you. This person is doing things for their own personal gain. When someone starts to love themselves, their world is going to be flipped differently. But it has a lot to do with just like not believing in oneself. One could be abusing substances out here. Somebody's also a liar. Especially with this Empress in reverse. This could be a female. Lying to a male to keep him stuck. Watching this person like a hawk. Yeah. King of Cups in reverse. Yeah, be careful of lies. Someone's like, have some self-compassion here. And you're like, what? I've given you the world to the point where my world is all fucked up out here. Like, yeah, that's like some narcissistic shit here. Knight of Cups in reverse. It could be a narcissistic person. It's like somebody doesn't see where their problem is. But I kind of feel like with this person, in the same sense, like they may have beer goggles, so yeah, they may not see what the issue is. This could be like victimizing you or victimizing themselves. Bonus Judgment in reverse. Judgment. Four of Swords. Star Core with the Judge in reverse. So this is like somebody who may be blocking your opportunities. That's what this feels like. Feeding you the doubt when you actually got it all together. Like your spirit guides are literally helping you. So don't miss these opportunities. Don't let yourself psych yourself out of it, especially like, well, we've seen the King of Cups at the last one, but it's like if the King of Cups in reverse is sitting here having this type of effect on you, you got to remember who the hell you are. In the same sense, look at yourself as a star. You're the main character of your movie. So in the same sense, like next year, like I say, it's like you're not pessimistic, but you're not dealing with that shit. It's like whatever people try to tell you, whatever they try to feel like you, try to make you feel a certain type of way, it's not going to have any effect on you, basically. It's like now you know what your purpose is. And you don't hold no judgment to anybody else who don't. You know exactly where you're headed now. Other people may not know that. You feel what I'm saying? So you may have people who want to make amends with you. You know, like I say, it's like a lot of people are like maturing out here. So you may actually get like phone calls like, hey, you know what? I was being very immature. I was feeling this way, this, that, and the third. I thought you were saying this, that, and the third about me. And the things you would post would make me feel some type of way, yada, 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 yada. You know what I'm saying? I didn't take this in consideration. So I used to take out my frustrations out on you, basically. That's what this is. Somebody thinks that you used to get at them, collective. So that feels like competition out here. And this goes back to like the energy of this year, even though we got the 4 out here, like that's like building relationships all over again. Somebody wants peace, harmony. You know what I'm saying? It's like I may have judged this person wrong. It's what someone says. Like I judged you wrong, so like can we be cool again? You know what I'm saying? It's like now I actually got to know you. You ain't half bad. Like I see like the good in you. I see why people like you. I see why people do this, that, and the third in regards to you. I see why people defend you. You know, it's like somebody's basically wanting to like get back on your good side. Because now they see that you're taking off, or they just see that you're unbothered. Really. On this Justice card. And Five of Swords in reverse. The King of Swords at the bottom. See? Trying to make amends. I'm sorry, like, I was being petty. I was being spiteful out here. I didn't mean it. So, in the same sense, you know, I feel like the fact that these two are actually, well, I wouldn't say these two, but in the same sense, when this happens, like, because it does feel like it's a singled out situation where one person was purposely picking on somebody. It's like now they actually can come together and actually like create a whole bunch of dope stuff. You know what I'm saying? Start a new relationship. Things taking a turn for the better. All is right. Justice is served pretty much. You feel what I'm saying? A fair balance. I hate when it does that. There we go. But yeah. It's like embarking on a new journey, like a new page, you feel what I'm saying? Things being cleared up. Addressing the elephant in the room type shit, you feel what I'm saying? I feel like you guys end up like close, like brothers or sisters, you feel what I'm saying? Like it's like a brotherhood type shit, you feel what I'm saying? But this is after like one's like, you know what, I was being on some petty, spiteful shit, you feel what I'm saying? So I was holding some past resentment, you feel what I'm saying? So it's like literally somebody is saying I've done somebody wrong here. Yeah, so that 9 brings maturity, that growth out here. It's like somebody's like, I gotta leave this past bullshit behind. Somebody really hates the I told you so too, so try to refrain from that. I feel like that's what's gonna kick everything right back off. See, this person will be like, see, this is exactly what I was talking about to begin with, nigga. Ooh. One is the Knight of Wands. The Sun card. The King of Cups in reverse. That's very harmonious. That's what this feels like. So it's like somebody's headed more toward peace. Like, if it don't concern me, if it don't bring me peace, if it don't bring me happiness, I don't get involved. I'm headed in a different direction. I only want positivity around me, pretty much. And that's good, you feel what I'm saying? It's like, it may be hard for you to find peace, but it's like, you know that you gotta make certain decisions in order for you to find it and then maintain it. So it's like pretty much telling people to respect your boundaries. Somebody could also be bringing in another baby boy here. This looks like a boy. And she kind of looks pregnant here. So it's like someone ain't got time to play even though they want to. This is like staying positive, motivated, inspired though. Grabbing life by the horns and just enjoying life. Scorpio, Sagittarius energy. Leo energy. Enjoying the finer things in life. There's always going to be conflict. There's always going to be struggle. But it's like if it came easy, you wouldn't appreciate it. You wouldn't appreciate the small, the simple things here. These are like dandelions and butterflies. Transformation. You got to go through it to get through it. You feel what I'm saying? See how this person's like a knight or a princess? And they evolve into like an empress up here. Mind you, the empress was in reverse down here earlier. So it's like not believing in yourself, not taking care of yourself. Now it's, you know, now you're actually focusing, working toward that. You feel what I'm saying? Scorpio, Leo, Sagittarius energy. We got Aquarius out here, Libra out here, heavy Aquarius. Pisces energy, Taurus energy, heavy Taurus energy. Capricorn, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy, Scorpio energy. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces with the King of Cups in reverse. It's like somebody really got to get through their emotions out here, so he's at the floor. But literally just like let go of emotions pretty much. Like stop victimizing yourself, stop blaming yourself for things that you're not, you know, need to be accountable for. The Ace of Swords. Don't get involved. Ace of Swords in reverse. There's no need for you to be defensive. There's like somebody trying to give up, but it's also that gives me someone who's being very defensive. So in the same sense too, it's like if you feel like you got to defend yourself around these people and you know you didn't do what's accused or you don't fit that narrative, then step away from them. Put the sword down. No, there's no need for you to protect them anymore. You got to do what's best for you. You know what I'm saying? This like shows mental fog out here. Not seeing the bigger picture, you feel what I'm saying? People who don't see the bigger picture, like, let them go. It's okay, like, it may hurt, but, you know, take a bird's eye view of this whole situation. I feel like there may be some people who are over-attached, and it's hard to let you go. You know what I'm saying? Somebody also is like a PS person, and PS, I meant to whoop, 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 and PS, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I forgot to say this, so I'm finna throw in this dig. You know what I'm saying? It's like, feels like they're like very matter-of-fact-ish, but they're coming from a hurt position, you feel what I'm saying? This person likes to poke the bear, basically, and it's to get a rise out of somebody, but somebody's very calm, so that's what this is. What's understood ain't gotta be explained. My energy is not going to be disturbed. So it feels like somebody literally is trying to poke the bear. Maybe somebody feels betrayed, you know what I'm saying? It's like you moved on and this person's like, what? Like, how could you, I thought you loved me. You feel, how could you move on so fast? And it's like, I didn't move on. It's just like you being petty. How could you do this? You being petty, like that's not what my energy is on right now. Like if it ain't nothing positive or inspirational, like I don't want no parts of it. Dead that, you know what I'm saying? Deathcore, put a death to that. One of this King of Swords. Nine of Cups, the Nine of Chalices. That's contentment, that's happiness. You know what I'm saying? Success. Enjoying the finer things in life. This is like achieving peace. Pisces, Capricorn, Aquarius energy. You guys you're gonna find peace. You're gonna, you know, invest in new things as well. Like, it's actually starting to put yourself first. Because like I said, what's understood ain't got to be explained. So nothing's going to be able to disturb your peace. And if it does, like this feels like a whole lot of mature energy out here. There's that 9 yet again. And the page, I break that as 11, you feel what I'm saying? So that like, that's balancing out the duality, you know what I'm saying? Like the good and the bad, still moving forward, learning from past mistakes, you know what I'm saying? Finding success over obstacles, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I say, like, what's understood ain't gotta be explained. Like, learning from past mistakes here, it's like, okay, so now I know how to better protect myself. The King. I now know how to protect myself. When something feels off, I need to listen to that. When my emotions start to tick off, My brain and my heart need to work together instead of argue with each other. That's what this feels like, getting to know oneself a lot better. My heart and my brain shouldn't be arguing. They should be together, you feel what I'm saying? They should be a perfect team. So it's like, this is how you attain, this is how you're achieving or attaining your harmony, your peace, basically. Going back to the source of all the issues, and it's like, you know what, okay, I can make peace with this. I see why this person was upset with that. I didn't mean it that way, but it is what it is. Like, I'm still gonna rock to my own tune, and I'm gonna enjoy myself because I love me, pretty much. So it's like, you no longer care, collective. What other people got to say, like how they feel. Is like, if they can't really address you on some adult shit, basically, you like, and so what? You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, you're basically needing to put more love within yourself. Take care of yourself, you know what I'm saying? It's like you're always putting yourself on the back burner. And then when somebody wrongs you, you got to get personal clarity for yourself. So that pretty much is like where you be dragged. If you slowing down, this is where you could basically be your own worst enemy, pretty much. But as mentioned before, like, there is going to be some apologies. Like, I feel like a lot of people are trying to evolve now. It's like, okay, well, I was doing some petty ass shit. I was upset about this. I felt some type of way. I was, you know what I mean? You got some people who are, you got some people who are just never going to learn. These are people who are never going to appreciate you, but they know that you are that person. They know that you were good. You were genuine, pretty much. That you would give them the shirt off your back, pretty much, if it meant to make them smile. This is wanting to make amends after some type of court battle, so somebody could be getting served. And now someone wants to make amends, but then yet again, the same people will still be talking about you. So you really can't trust this person. You notice Uranus is in reverse. Like, now they're starting to try, this person is being advised to get their head out of their ass. This person's very delusional. It's like somebody's a liar, like with the Five of Swords in reverse. I feel like what's done in the dark is about to come to light, because it's like whatever's being said, whatever's being spoken of, it doesn't make sense. It's like somebody has cold hard facts with something, and somebody else, you know what I'm saying, is like in denial about it. Somebody's guard was let down, basically. Knight of Wands inspired to find peace, basically. Looking to have a good time. Don't be afraid to adapt. Sometimes it's not worth the being defensive or being paranoid, you know what I'm saying? Some things just really need to die. The death card, you know what I'm saying? In order for you to grow, you have to let some things die. Somebody wants you to be paranoid. They get a kick out of it. I know I was saying that yesterday in the yin energy read, where people were trying to do shit to get a kick out of you. And like I said, what's understood ain't got to be explained. As long as it don't disturb your peace, you good. Like I say, 5 + 5 = bluefish. You got it, G. I don't care. Do what you do. Just leave me the fuck alone. But that's a little preview of 2024, man. We're gonna take the rest of it to the extended for the confirmation. You guys are more than welcome to join. The pledge is only $5, but you know, you guys are more than welcome to, I guess, get a word of mouth, whatever happened. So, much peace and prosperity to you guys. Happy New Year's. All right, peace.